Hello everyone, my name is Noor Al-Huda. I'm a Salesforce Analyst Developer at Altus Services, and in this video I'm going to be presenting to you the Library Explorer App Exchange. Once you install the App Exchange, go to the App Launcher and search for Library Explorer. The name of the application that comes with the package is ALS Library Explorer. ALS stands for Altus, the name of our company, Altus Services. You can see another item called Library Explorer. It's the tab contained in the application. I want to open the application, so I click on it. Here we are. On the left side of the screen, we find a list of libraries. I'm going to go and select another library. Let's go to the Marketing Library. Below, we find the folder tree of the current library. I'm going to navigate to another folder. By default, the root folder of the current library is selected, so Marketing. I'm going to navigate to the January folder. On top, we can see a bunch of actions that we can perform on libraries. We can create a new one by clicking on the new button. I'm not going to create one. We can edit the current one. So editing is just to change the name or the description. We can also manage members. We can view current members who are current members. So it's Adam and me. We can add new members. They can be users or public groups, and the access can be author, administrator, viewer. You can change the access for current users or current members, sorry. So the current member is Adam and he's a viewer. I'm gonna make him an author. Let's click done. If I go back here, yeah, so he's an author now. Cancel. We can also delete the current library. In this case, it won't work because it has content, but let's see what will happen if we click on that. Yep, it didn't work. We've got an error message that says that, well, you can't delete current entity because it has dependencies. So dependencies, it means that it has other entities related to it. In this case, folders and files, so it cannot be deleted. On the top part of the screen, we find information related to the selected folder, its title and its path. On the right side, we find different actions that we can perform on folders. We can add a new one by clicking on the new button. Let's go ahead and add a new one. Let's call it Extra. The newly created folder gets automatically added to the selected folder. So if we take a look at the folder tree, we find that the January folder has child folders now. I'm gonna open it. Here's the newly created folder, Extra. Other actions that we can perform on folders are edit, to edit the current folder. We have also delete, but as we already said, with libraries, we can delete folders that have content. And we also have move that allows us to move the folder to another location within the library. On the central part of the screen, we are supposed to see the list of files of the selected folder. But here we see a message that says no results found. It's because we newly created the extra folder and it has no content. So let's go ahead and add files to it by clicking on the Add Files button. Then upload files. You can also drag them there. And I'm gonna just upload them like this. Wait for them to get uploaded. Okay, we click on done. Here they are. I'm gonna go back to the January folder because it has many files. I want to see a lot of files. There are two ways to view your list of files: a gallery view or a tab view. In the gallery view, you can easily preview the file by clicking on it. I'm going to close it now. If you click on the small arrow button, you can see the list of actions that you can perform on the file. You can download it, you can view file details, you can edit it, change the title and description. You can also share it with other users or groups. So here you search for a user, you select a user or group, you search for them, you give them an access. Here we can see who can access it, and you can change the access. Also, let's go cancel. What else can we do? We can also move them to another location within the library. Okay, we're not going to do that. Or you can delete them. If you go to the tab view, we can select multiple files and then move them to another location all at once, or delete them all at once. Let's go back to the gallery view because I like it more. You see the search bar here? It helps us find files within the current folder. So let me try to find one. Email. Okay, here's my file. Let's try to find another one. Let's say chat. Well, no results. But my file might be elsewhere. There is a second search option, which is global search. You find it here on the left side by clicking on this loop button, global search. It helps us find both folders and files within all our libraries. So let me see whether my file is elsewhere. Here's the file. Let's preview it. Okay, the file I'm looking for. Now let's try to find folders. Go back to the folder section. Salaries. Okay, here's the folder I'm looking for. Let's open it. It has no files. Let's remove the search key. It has no files. You can also notice that we're no longer in the marketing library. Now we are in the HR library because the salaries folder exists in the HR library. So this is the global search. There are some extra settings that we can do through the Lightning Page Builder. So let's go to the setup gear here and click on Edit Page. Let's wait for the builder. My internet is not super good, so we will wait for a while. Okay. So let's click here on the component. Let's wait for a while. So take a look on the right of the screen. You see default library ID. So what's that? If you put here a library ID, this library is going to open by default when you are going to open your Library Explorer Lightning page. It will be the libraries that's going to open by default. Then we have restrict to default library. So if you choose an ID and then you click on restrict to default library, what will happen is this is the only library that you can see on the Lightning page. You won't have the other libraries. You're going to see only one library, which is the default library. Then we have files order by. You can order your files by file or by title or by created date. And you can also see the order type, ascendant or descendant. So yeah, I guess that's it. I think that we've seen everything that needs to be seen. Thank you and goodbye.